Yep, as Lisa said, we've been gone for quite a while, and as I'm sure everybody is probably sympathetic with, we've had a lot of busy times, a lot of family stuff, a lot of sports that our daughter does, between volleyball practice, band practice, games. Yes, and track. It's just our time has really been taken up this summer, and it's been one of those summers where you just feel like you're constantly running and you never get time to rest. So we just haven't gotten out on the trail.
Here we are.
Yeah.
On our own.
The last time that we came out here, it takes us about an hour to drive to this trail. We're on, what is it, North Bend Trail?
North Bend Trail.
North Bend Trail. It kind of goes parallel along Route 50 from Clarksburg to Parkersburg, West Virginia. Takes us about an hour to drive to where we started today. And we did this a few months ago when we finally had a free day on a weekend. And we drove all the way out here, unloaded the bikes, and I realized I had forgotten the batteries. So we packed back up, headed home, stopped for breakfast, and just had a long morning of breakfast and back to the house. So yeah, so it's really been tough, even to keep up with comments, and I apologize for that. There's a lot of comments that have been made that I need to get on the stick and do. I had completed a review of a, what would you call it, a mobile device, Lisa? Yeah, a mobile scooter, a four-wheel scooter that was sent to us to do a review on. I've actually shot pretty much all the video, and I have edited probably at least half of it. And I'm telling you, it's just been tough to find time even to do that. So we had some time today finally without anything to do for several hours. So we thought we'd come out and ride. So it's good to be back. I hope everyone out there is not too mad at us for being gone so long. And you probably thought we fell off the face of the earth and all of that. And here we are at a tunnel. Like I said, we're going from Ellensboro to maybe north. Oh my goodness, that is one of the darkest tunnels. Here, let's get our flashlights out. Yeah. Okay, folks, so the past couple years, I've kind of been a guy that can answer a lot of questions about e-bikes. We've been off them so long, I can barely remember how to operate them. I think you push and hold something. I didn't. Oh, okay, I got mine on, I think. Let me look.
Take our sunglasses off.
Okay, I'm going to dismount for just a second. And both our headlights are on. Now, this tunnel is so dark. I mean, you can see in there about 20 feet, and then it looks like a black wall. So, I just got these new flashlights off the TikTok shop, by the way. I don't have any links. I'm not making any money from them or anything. But these bad boys are bright as can be. I'm not going to shine them in the camera. I've got some pretty good flashlights, and this one just, oh shoot. This one outdoes all of them. I just knocked my camera off. Hang on just a second. Oh, gosh.
Tunnel number 8, Pennsboro, length 558 feet. Woo!
You aren't going to believe this crap. this thing just hit the rocks, and I just scuffed up the lens even more. Not only that, but it broke off of my holder. Okay, people, this ride just got ridiculous. Hang on, I'll be back in just a second. All right, I'm back. Let me get back on. Okay, so my little 360 camera just bit the dust here. Let me see. What do I want to do here? I want to hold it.
Sunglasses off.
Oh, shoot. You got to do all this to get ready to go through a tunnel. If I can figure out where even to put my glasses.
I'm just gonna put them on my shirt. On my shirt. Okay, well, I guess you can't do that.
Well,
Sorry.
actually, I guess I can put them down through the camera strap. All right. Now let me come up. I'm going to come up beside you. This is one of the things you encounter on these rail trails. So this light right here, let me turn it on and just show you how crazy it is. Now, okay, you probably can't tell real good. It's bright out here. I don't know. Let's get in there. And are you ready? Let me, once we get in here, you'll be able to see.
I've got mine behind JP and Dawn, and he's in front of us.
Okay, so look how wide this thing shines. I mean, this is crazy.
Are you one-handed or?
Well, I'm holding it on the handlebars, so I can have both hands. So this is a real short one, but it's curvy, and it's gravel. This trail is gravel, but without the light, yeah, you can tell the difference. Okay, we're out now. At least that wasn't real long. Now my question is, let me stop so I can put this flashlight away real fast. Okay, and we're off. We made it through the tunnel. Real short one, but dark and curvy. Yeah, hang on. Man, I tell you, first time back is just crazy. Trying to figure everything out again. All right, well, I'm good for now. You ready? Okay. All right. Well, heck, I didn't put my sunglasses on. Okay, let me get those out. It's a balmy 80 degrees out today. It's comfortable though, not a cloud in the sky. So we're going to try the best we can to actually make it to, is it North Fork again?
North Bend.
North Bend.
We may make it to Cairo if we're lucky, but we'll see. We're just not gonna. This is our first ride back out. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. Now I had a comment just a day or two ago ask about our communication device, and I've answered it on some other in some other comments previously. But just in case anybody's wondering, you can hear my wife Lisa and myself both. You can hear me talking into the camera that's on me, and we actually we actually communicate through our helmets. They're called the Sena R1, I believe. I actually have a link to it on Amazon. It's in the description of the video. You can actually look at everything that we use down there. We've got the helmets listed. You can just click on that and it'll take you right to them so you can see what we use. Same thing with our cameras and mirror that I don't have on Lisa's, or that I don't have on this bike, but it's on Lisa's bike. It goes on the bar end, which makes it nice. It's kind of out of the way. But our camera equipment and everything that we use is in the links if you'd like to look at them and see if it's something you'd be interested in. Even if we weren't doing the YouTube videos, it's kind of fun just to record your rides, because strange and funny things sometimes will happen. And it's kind of nice to have a recording or a record of it. We also run into stuff that we just don't see very often, which is kind of nice to be able to show family members and stuff. But we love to share them with you guys as well. But back to the comments, like I said, we use a Sena R1 bike helmets, and they're around $100 a helmet. I think you can connect up to 5 or 6, I think up to 6 helmets maybe. But I tell you, it is, I mean, I don't like riding together if we don't have these helmets on.
Yeah, there's no outward microphone. It's all built in the inside. It has a receiver, FM receiver. You can play your, Bluetooth if you're by yourself over it.
Yeah, you can get FM radio stations. You can play music off your phone. You can actually answer phone calls. And you're supposed to be able to make phone calls. I've never tried answering or making phone calls with it, so I can't tell you how good that works, but you're supposed to be able to. But they do a lot of stuff, and it makes it a lot easier than us having to yell to each other while we're riding. We can just talk in a regular talking voice and we can hear each other. So it has a mic just right above, kind of right at your forehead. And then they have speakers inside the helmets over each ear so you can hear. But you can actually hear her helmet over the camera that I'm using. And it's a DJI. Uh-oh. Excuse us. Okay, like I was saying earlier, you can get some funny stuff out on these trails. And I don't know what most people call them, but it has something to do with the number 2, I think. That's a first for me. I believe I'd try to hold it if all possible out through here. Yeah, I don't even like going number 1 right on the trail. Of course, up in these woods, you still snake season. There still could be rattlesnakes. We have rattlesnakes, copperheads. Of course, black snakes, non-venomous. But the only venomous snakes we have are copperheads and rattlesnakes, eastern diamondbacks, or timber rattlers, I guess is what we have. But you rarely see the timber rattlers. But the copperheads are pretty feisty. Those you want to stay away from, for sure. That poor guy back there, we probably should have just stopped and gave him a chance to clean himself up a little bit.
We don't even have any paper, do we?
No, that's one thing I didn't bring with us.
Well, I was already too much on it to go on myself there.
Yeah. just try to look,
Human nature.
just try to look off and.
Right, that's what I did. Yeah, but that was the time he's been walking down on this trail. He's probably like, I've never seen anybody.
For you out there,
Fast enough for you?
yeah. For you guys that are watching this video, and if you're interested, I'm actually riding the Rattan 750 or Rattan. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Rattan 750. And Lisa is on the Natco folding ox. And these are kind of our two favorite now. This one's my favorite because it has a 750 watt motor and it seems to pull my big old rear end around.
I'm still going to say my favorite is the electric.
Yeah. The thing about the folding ox, it has a bigger battery, and this Rattan has a bigger battery as well. So that's one reason why we really tend to gravitate toward these two more than electric. Because a lot of our rides, we end up going out and then turning around and having to go back. So we're kind of doing this trip twice every time we go out. So we need to make sure we've got enough range. And, I need all the battery power I can get. I'm a little heavier than most, so my battery has to work more.
I wanted to say, because we haven't been out in a while, I do feel a little unsteady on this gravel, and that's why we're not going as fast as we might normally or have went on the past videos. But always do things safely to your comfort level. Wanted to say that.
Yep. You always start out slow if you're a first-time rider or haven't been on an electric bike for a while. Like I was demonstrating back there, I'd forgotten how to turn the headlight on, and I put it in pedal assist 1 and hit my throttle and just about popped a wheelie and threw myself off before we started because I forgot how powerful this thing is.
Yeah, so get familiar with your settings. I just had mine on, I don't know, some kind of assist, but if you pull the brake, it turns it all off. So you want to be aware and doing the appropriate thing on your bike. You don't want to think you're in pedal assist and not be, or the opposite. Be in pedal assist and thought you weren't.
Exactly.
Because you could do some damage to yourself, and we're not in for that, not at this age.
Yeah. I have to say, I already feel pretty comfortable. It's just like,
Yeah, I feel like we've been out here for a while, but no, this loose gravel is kind of making me a little nervous. But
yeah. Now these bikes are the fat tire bikes. So they do better than, these are the 4-inch tire. I think the new electrics have a 3-inch tire, a little bit more narrow. I haven't ridden one yet, but I know the thinner tire you go, the rougher it is to ride in gravel, especially deep gravel or bigger pieces of gravel. Yeah. But these 4-inch tires, they just pretty much just float right over them. One thing that you got to watch is turning very sharp. You don't want to turn very sharp. But as long as you stay in a straight line, most of the time you're okay. And pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Mud, gravel, grass, whatever.
Yeah, there's been some sticks that you kind of really have to pay attention and watch for. And
Yeah.
definitely just don't want to put yourself in harm's way. I see some branches on up here. I don't know if they're crossing paths or not. Yeah.
Husher's Run, it says.
Hold on a minute. You know what? The battery might have popped out.
You think?
Well, it's still on here. But where do I see pedal assist? Is it right here? Is this it? Yeah. It says 3, but it didn't feel like it was going. Okay. Anyway.
Like I said, we haven't been out for a while.
Maybe I am. Okay, we're just feeling weird.
Yep. It's almost trying to get used to everything again. I know I've said this before, but we're going to try our very best to get out more often.
This is so nice. It's really good.
Yeah.
We do have good intentions. It just doesn't happen the way we want it to.
Yeah, there's been quite a few times where we thought we'd be able to get out and go, and something comes up, or it's raining, or we actually have had a pretty dry summer, but other things kind of got in our way.
Yeah, family obligations.
And then by the end of the day, of course, we both work. By the end of the day, after getting off work and then running our daughter to wherever, going to watch 4-hour volleyball matches, or watch her in the band at football games, man, we get home and it's like you just fall asleep on the couch and get up and go to bed. We just don't really have the energy to tackle much else.
So you guys understand if you have a life, you gotta just go with it.
Yeah.
So we're just going with it today. Again, a Sunday, beautiful weather, well-rated. And even our family probably misses us that follows us on this channel to see what we're doing next.
Yeah. And like Lisa said, it's been quite a few months since, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 months since we've actually been out riding. And so it's almost like starting over again. I don't know how far we'll get before we run out of steam.
We'll go as far as we can. We are going to stop up here and get some pictures because there were some pretty bridges up here in Ellenboro, which we're coming up into now. So we try to get some highlights of the area that we're into or heading to.
I don't know if you guys out there can see my digital display, but you'll probably see me using more pedal assist than I have in the past for this first ride, on and off. Because we'd like to make it to the park up here if possible. We've gone about 4 miles now. So whenever we're out riding, I have to think, by the time we get back to our vehicle, we got to double whatever miles we're going out this way.
Right.
Because we
We
got,
might run 20 miles today, who knows?
yeah, so we're at about 4 miles now, so I have to think in my head of 8 miles.
Right.
We just haven't done the other 4 yet. So by the time we get up here, by the time we get to the park, we're liable to be at 6, 8, 10 miles. So we're looking at maybe 20 miles all day, you know, the whole ride back to the vehicle. And Lisa's dusting me. Let me speed up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on a 3.
Okay.
Just to let you know where I'm at. I was planning on doing 2 now.
Mhm.
Like I said, I didn't know what that was since I was for a minute.
Yeah.
Because that gravel again.
Yeah, this is that little bit heavier gravel. But these things just go right over them pretty much. Now, if I didn't mention this before, these are rail trails. They used to be railroad tracks. They tear up the tracks, turn them into trails for people to walk and ride bikes on. And they tend to go close to houses and things sometimes. And here we've got a little camping area or something. Sometimes these campers, these people are workers with the gas companies. Instead of renting a house or getting an extended stay in a hotel or something, they'll pull their trailers wherever they can park them and kind of live out of there for a while until they move on to the next place. So you see a lot of those around here just kind of pop up. You'll see 2, 3, 4 motor camper trailers kind of all parked together, and it's usually workers for gas companies that work on the gas wells and stuff. I think that might have been what that was back there. So what I was going to say about these rail trails, you can see a car getting ready to come down this way. Some people have turned these into ways to get to their house around towns and stuff. And you can see this car is using it as that.
I think we're going to go up that hill, honey.
I think so.
Yeah, we're going to go across that bridge. Hello. I'm going to put it up a little, and we'll get up the hill. This is what I wanted to take a picture of. This bridge. Okay. Smell the creosote in the wood.
Hold on, I'm going to stop just a second. So, that would be Route 50. I told you this kind of parallels Route 50 going from Clarksburg to Parkersburg. So that's an exit entrance ramp to that. Anyway. Looks like somebody's had some horses out here, doesn't it?
Some what?
Horses.
Oh, horses, yeah. Oh, they're growing.
You know, the fun thing about getting out on trails like this is, or new trails, that's what we're trying to do over the last several videos that we've done. Go out on new trails that we've never been on before. You never know what you're going to run into or see. Okay guys, sorry about that, the camera turned off on me. I don't know if it got too hot or what, the battery was pretty low, so I went ahead and changed the battery on the camera and got a little drink. So far we've gone from Pennsboro, we're now at Ellenboro, and we're going to attempt to head on to North Bend State Park. We're at about 5 miles right now, which translates into 10 miles if we turn around and go back now. So hopefully, okay, the camera, I just turned it back on, the camera went off again. It's not that hot out here. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, it is in the low 80s, but I guess my body, I do have a hot body. I mean, temperature-wise, you know. But, and we're finally into a little bit of trees, which should clear this. Okay. Oh wow, this feels like air conditioning.
Right.
Between these rocks. It feels a good 10 degrees cooler in here, doesn't it?
Sure does. It's there for a second. It's going to get warmer for you.
Well, this map idea was a good idea at first, but it's just not updating much since we're out in the boondocks. Me either.
Ushers run.
Yeah. Over here to our left is Camp Hope. Did you see that?
Oh, I did not. Camp Hope?
H-O-P-E, Hope.
Oh, Hope. Okay.
I saw a bunch of cars up there. Must have a camp going on. Yeah, look at the leaves falling. Yeah. So going back, we're definitely going to need to use some pedal assist. It's dark, isn't it?
Yes, it looks like another tunnel. I need to take my glasses off to see. Oh, wow.
I hope this is showing up on the camera decently.
Yeah.
Man, this looks like it could have been a tunnel, but they just went on and went right through the...
Marked it out. That is cute.
That is some solid rock.
Charlie Brown trees.
least that sign said travel at your own risk.
Yeah.
Tunnels and bridges, something. I wasn't able to read all of it.
Sure what that is.
Trash can? Bear,
Oh, yeah.
bear, bear proof.
Bear protected. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm getting mine. I'm waiting.
Oh, we got another tunnel. I got to get out of the sun first.
Right there. I do want to get a picture of that because I've gotten all of them so far. Wow.
Here come some people.
Beautiful. Hello? Can you guys see through there pretty well? Yeah? Okay, good.
Hi there. Shoot, let me get my glasses off.
I want to get a picture of that.
This is a pretty sketchy. This looks like you're going in a coal mine.
I'm going to take my glasses off and turn the light on.
This is Tunnel 10, Dick Bias,
That other thing is there. I can't even
377 feet. The Dick Bias Tunnel. Let me get off and look at that real fast. Oh, yeah, this isn't very long. It says, oh my, I can't tell what it says. North Bend Rails to Trails Foundation, Chairman, 89 through 94. So Dick Bias must have been the chairman of the Rails to Trails. Well, yeah, they're just talking about that man. He's the head of the Rails to Trails back in 89.
have my light on.
Yeah. And I can see the end. It's another curve. But look at the ceiling and the walls. I mean, this stuff was like picked out with hand tools and dynamite. There's no support. It's just rock.
Yeah, I took a picture of that. That's cool.
All the way through there. I guess it's been holding up all these years.
Won't stop now.
Hopefully it'll keep on being held up for the next couple
Yeah, that's
hours.
pretty cool. I don't think they might have had a headlight, but
Yeah.
wow, that is beautiful. There's some wetness down here.
Man, you would think there'd be some bats in this place.
Now you can see
Man, this is wild.
this is 377 feet.
Yeah. Huh.
Exercise ring club.
There, you can read that one a little bit better.
Yeah.
In gratitude to Richard A. Bias. The North Bend Rail Trail, North Bend Trails to Trail Foundation. That's the same as what was on the other side. Okay, let me turn the light off. Push and hold up. You ready? We've got another tunnel coming up. Now this one looks like it was made a little better than that last one. I forgot to take my sunglasses off. I do too. Try changing the gear one time. Probably needs adjusted. The derailleur. That was a nice smooth tunnel transition.
Green water down there.
And another tunnel. Well, these are coming quick now, aren't they? Oh, this one's don't even need flashlights for this one. Don't even need to take my sunglasses off.
Hey, that's Matt Turner. Tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my flashlight anyway. Not very bright. Are we coming into the
State Park.
park?